Hello, I'm Anish Srinivasan, and my project is on the political dispute between the sharing of the Kaveri River in southern India. As you can see from this visual, the river starts in the state of Karnataka and it ends in the state of Tamil Nadu, with most of the area of the river being in Tamil Nadu. My research topic involves the political dispute between the Kaveri River in India. The Kaveri water protest started in the year of 1892 during the British Raj era between the states of Madras and Mysore, between the sharing of the Kaveri River water. In 1924, an agreement was signed between the two states, stating that both Madras and Mysore have the rights to use the waters of the Kaveri. The major problems started to occur after the Indian independence. The issue started when the 1924 agreement for both the states of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu to share the Kaveri River was broken. The real problem began after Karnataka kept building dams on the river, angering the state of Tamil Nadu because they heavily relied on this river for agricultural purposes. Most of this issue began because the state of Karnataka believed that since the Kaveri River originated in their land but flowed into the other states of India, that they should have the majority ownership over the river. The state of Karnataka wanted a large percent ownership over this river compared to the agreement set in 1924, even though many other states that use this river flows through heavily rely on this river for agricultural means, and in fact the basin area of this river in the state of Tamil Nadu is larger to the basin area that the river makes up in the state of Karnataka. This caused many political protests and disputes in South India. To relieve these tensions, a tribunal was formed in 2007 that allocated 419 TMC of water annually to Tamil Nadu and 270 TMC to Karnataka, and the rest to the other states. However, the disputes didn't end, and the various states wanted a renegotiation of the order. The major problems that elevated the tensions between these states were droughts, which causes certain states to have agricultural issues and the need for some more water from the river. The most recent Supreme Court order in India stated that 55.68% of the share should go to Tamil Nadu and 39.22% share should go to the other state. Even though some tensions have been relieved, many people still protest over the Kaveri water rights, especially farmers. There have been many modern-day riots and series of violent acts over the Kaveri dispute. Recently, there was a political protest over the Kaveri water dispute in Washington, D.C. The person I interviewed, named Mr. Muthu, explained his experiences at the protest. He was protesting against the Indian embassy in Washington, D.C. The people protested for the central government in India to enforce the law. He mentioned that the issue is people are trying to take law in their own hands, causing further conflict. He mentioned that this water sharing is a humanity and that it's affecting many people in his homeland, especially since India relies heavily on fresh drinking water in the cities and for agricultural needs in the rural areas. He emphasized that India has a vast population of farmers that need the access to the Kaveri water. He also added that the unsharing of the Kaveri water is causing many families in his homeland to have difficulty getting fresh drinking water in the cities and farmers to struggle to maintain their farmlands. A couple of his friends from his homeland organized this protest event to spread awareness of this issue. These people made a petition to the Prime Minister and the Minister of Agriculture and got signatures from the attenders. These people also made some awareness of this issue through social media.
Water and they didn't release it. So that's why. So we protest in front of the U.S. embassy. I mean, in India, embassy in the U.S., which is in Washington D.C. We went, and this is what the protests are involved. Okay.
What do you specifically remember about the event, like the protest?
Oh, the protest was basically all the people came in and they asked for mainly the central government to implement the law. So basically force the law. Like this is not one instance in India the law and order is not working. So when the people are will take violence, right? So if there is no rule of law, what will happen? Everybody try to take the law on their hand. So that's why all the conflict and everything happen. So that is the main thing I noticed. Basically, the law supposed to be enforced, regardless of people interest or not. You need to be enforced the law.